Christian Büttner from Kaldewei. Brilliant to see you here at the Kaldewei stand here at ISH 2025. There's a lot of buzz going on around here. And one thing I've seen so far, which I absolutely love, is the way you've integrated your new bathtubs actually into the physical architecture of the stand. You've integrated them into these kind of wall elements. That was a brave move.
Thank you so much, Simon, for coming here. And yeah, it's nice that we have them integrated in the wall so everybody can really experience and see our designs. That's not how you usually integrate a bathtub, but for trade show purpose, yeah, it's really good. So people love it so far.
Super. Now you are, I'm telling you this, but you know this already, you know your job description. You are head of innovation and portfolio at Kaldewei. Right. Can you say in a few words what the design vision is of Kaldewei? What sets you apart from other brands?
Well, we are in the business over 100 years, and it's a family-run business. So Mr. Kaldewei is the head of the company's fourth generation, and I think for us longevity is also essential in terms of a design vision. So we really have products and models that we have for over 25 years in the program, and we did some refreshes now, like facelift or life cycle impulse or whatever you want to call it. And I think what we like to do, or what my philosophy is for being a brand that architects love and designers, interior designers love, is like we give them significant good product, but we're not guiding them too much in a design direction. So they can work with our products to really, create their own vision. So we're not pushing them in one corner or the other, so they can really design their own vision of a bathroom.
You facilitate them, you don't impose
so we are there to help and support, right.
And you don't follow trends so much.
We set trends, Simon.
Oh, very good. You are worth every penny. I don't know what they're paying you, but they need to double it. Can you tell me a bit about, as the head of innovation, tell me a bit about the kind of R&D process at Kaldewei? What does that look like?
Long and tedious. No, in fact, like with the Nuio Duo, which we designed with Stefan Dietz, it's our second bathtub with him after a great success of the Nuio Duo. It's a freestanding we built now, a built-in, and we started over like 3 times.
Oh, wow.
So we weren't really happy, and the designer wasn't happy. We weren't happy in terms of manufacturability, so it needs to go hand in hand, right? A great sketch doesn't make a great product. So it's a long process with a lot of simulation, a lot of 3D CAD and simulating how we produce it, what may happen, testing. We even bath in the bathtub in the prototype. So we set up a studio, and even Mr. Kaldewei himself took a bath in a milled prototype, and then we refined it because it wasn't comfortable enough. So we really double-checked the ergonomics.
Is there photographic evidence of that, of the team?
I'm afraid not.
That would be perfect for a marketing campaign.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking. Super. So when you say a long process, I mean, how long are we talking?
Well, in the end, we were really quick, but the design process itself was like a year, I would say. And then the realization phase is like half a year. So, once we found the design, once we dialed in the ergonomics and the finesse of all the components that fit to a bathtub, then we were really quick in realization. But to get there, it took a while. It took a lot of iteration. It's a very iterative process, really.
And do you want to, in just in a few words, tell me what are the kind of what's specific about Nuio that makes it attractive to a professional specifier, to an architect? What's specific about it?
Well, we really have it's a really big bathtub. So in terms of interior space, it's really flowing, and we call it, well, a little bit of our philosophy is like space and flow. So it's really fluid design. It's really like inspired by like a washed out riverbed. So we kind of play with the element of water and what shapes it creates. And we also deliberately made a built-in bathtub because we think the space in the bathroom is not always there to really position and stage a freestanding bathtub. but still you want comfort and design that is really cozy and really like drawing you into the bathtub so you enjoy it the most.
And for the user, the proposition is it's a wellness proposition,
It's a
right?
wellness proposition. Yeah, we added also a Zen edition to it
Right.
because spa is like bubbly and it's loud, and it's like for muscle relaxation. But we said also that in a bath, it's your room, it's your time, and if you take a bath, it's really like to get to a Zen kind of state. So you let your mind wander, you calm down, and so we added heating to the bathtub. So you have really like infrared heat with steel enamel. We could heat our bathtub, so it's really unique to us. We have sound waves, so the steel enamel is also a speaker, so to say. So you're bathing in your favorite music or meditation or whatever you want to have. And we have light, of course, because light is also very important for your mind. You can have different colors and light settings. So this is all in one package now. We call it Zen Edition to really give you the maximum spa personal.
Wow. This is a real kind of immersive
experience. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great that you kind of you hit the sweet spot between being something that is for architects, for bathroom planners, something really beautiful that is no compromise on their creative vision, but also for users as well. It's something that they want to get into. But it's not just, the really interesting thing about ISH is it's not just full of architects and interior architects and bathroom planners. There's a whole load of installers here as well.
Yeah,
and you can tell them as well. You can see how they dress very differently. The former in black and the other. Anyway, but there's a huge crowd of installers gathering around something on the other side of the stand called Solidlite.
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, that's really out of our material lab. So it's a new, I would say, compound. So we use steel enamel. And as you know, steel and enameling is really glass surface that we put on top. And it fuses to steel enamel. And now we lightened the steel and added recycled glass on the bottom of the shower. So it's really flat on the bottom and it's super easy to install. So you can install it floor level or slightly raised with all kinds of really available feet and also just on the street. And we tested that actually in Italy. And the installers were really, really happy because they never saw such a strong and really straight and not warped shower tray, but it's also super lightweight. So we are like 30% lighter than competitors that use acrylic or mineral stone. So it's like a compound of resin and stone. It's really heavy, not happy.
Or both.
Both, yeah. And they have to drag it up like to the 5th floor in Milan and these tall buildings, right? And they were not happy about that. So with ours, it's really light, it's super strong, super straight, very precise, and we are really proud of this innovation. And I think of this kind of material mix that we have now, and it's fully recyclable. So it's still cradle to cradle. We will see more products in that way. Definitely.
And it's fully patented. This is your proprietary
our
material.
Technology. It's
Fantastic.
Our compound. Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's just glass and steel. It's really amazing.
I think we forget that the role that installers play in this whole kind of ecosystem of this industry, and the fact that installers are often influencers, and sometimes the decision makers as well. They have that influence in both directions, towards the end client, but also to the architect.
Yeah, and that's what we want to create. It's always a little bit of push in terms of marketing and so on, and maybe with your platforms, and but it's also pulled from the installer. So if they are feeling integrated and heard what their pain points are, and we take the pain away, then they really like the product and they pull it. And often, in renovations, you don't go to an architect. Huh? You ask a good plumber or a good installer, and they will guide you through. So they are very important partners for us. And we do tests, just like we do test baths on our own. We do installation tests. Right. So we have a laboratory where we invite installers, or we go out actually and do trials. Yeah.
Right. Super. I want to say that you're a leader in cradle to cradle certification. Your answer would response to that would probably be, we are the leader in cradle to cradle certification. But Christian, please tell me how strong is this commitment?
Very strong. As I said earlier, Mr. Kaldewei's fourth generation family business. His family was here on Monday, and I think his 13-year-old daughter was like checking out the business. Okay, so they are ready to really take the business even further. And we've been lucky, so to say, that we have steel enamel, and it's really cradle to cradle certified silver product line now. Over 600 products. I think it's the largest amount of products that we have in the industry, in the sanitary industry, that are cradle to cradle certified. And we really think hard, and like filling the bottom of a bathtub or a shower tray, you could do with any kind of material. But we really went a long way to find a material that is as well having the material properties, but also the cradle to cradle certification possibility. So it's recyclable, and we use recycling glass for this. So drink more water and beer, and we can make more shower trays out of it. Yeah, and we're really going further with that. Let me add that to the cradle to cradle. So I'm sure you will be in Salone next month, and we are joining with Design Academy Eindhoven. Right. And we're hosting talks about cradle to cradle and circular economy. So to really open the space for innovation in business models and how we do things to get to a good future. Yeah.
It's a critical time. We all know that, and I think this is says a lot about you as a manufacturer, Kaldewei as a brand. That there is this very strong commitment there. I just want to give you one last. Imagine I'm like a starchitect. It's not that hard to imagine. And I step into an elevator, into a lift, and you're there, and you have 30 seconds to give me your pitch to architects, to design professionals, why they should specify Kaldewei. What would you say?
Okay.
We're only going up 7 floors. We're not going up the Empire State or the Burj Khalifa.
I think Kaldewei is a great choice because you truly have great products, long-lasting. You do yourself a favor and your client if you specify our products, because we support your design choices in all kinds of fashion. We have great color choices. The surface is really great for bathing and showering, and your design will last much longer. So it's not becoming worn down or anything like that. And we're in the business for a long time, so you can also have a long planning cycle, so it's really great. And I think also you support a great company if you specify us, because we are a family-run business, produced in Germany, and we stand for all the quality and design quality as well. And I think your product and design, with our product, your design will really be on a different level than it would be with any other product. Yeah, I'm sure.
Brilliant, Christian. That is not the first time you've given that spiel.
I don't know.
Well, listen, congratulations here. I mean, the stand is absolutely full. Your dear colleague standing behind you has been trying to stop people walking into shot all the time because there's so many people here. There's a great buzz. Congratulations.
Thank you so
much.
This
is day 3 of the fair, and it's early in the morning, and it's super crowded. So you guys must be doing something right. Congratulations.
So.
And
Thank
great to see you again, Christian. Thanks a million.